welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your number one Fat Asian coming to you today with another one of these sell the whole goddamn team and rebuild. And in the previous episode, I put up a poll asking you guys what team should I do next after the catastrophe that was Manchester United. And we're going to go on the opposite end of a spectrum over here because you guys went ahead and voted for Liverpool, one of the most entertaining, fantastic teams to go ahead and watch and play the beautiful game. And as a Manchester United fan, I'm not bitter at all. You know, it's cool. It's fun. And if you want to tell me how much I don't care, go ahead, at me on the Twitters. That'll be fun. But for you guys who are unfamiliar with rebuilds, I got to first and foremost give a shout out to the Godfather, JarradHD. If you don't know who he is, probably been living under a rock, but he's the man who brought rebuilds over to the Fifa Career Mode community. Shout outs to him. Up in the eye thing, you can go ahead and check him out right now. But there are some key differences between the way that he does his rebuilds versus mine. Primarily, he usually starts out with the original squad, while I, on the other hand, go ahead and sell the whole entire squad. Yes, I am going to be ripping apart the likes of Salah, Mane, Firmino, that beautiful front three. They're gone. They're out the door. We sell everyone on Liverpool, even Mignolet. I don't know why he's still there, but he gone. Even the loanee players, we're selling all of them. And if you sold every single player that is associated with Liverpool, at this moment, you would come to a total of 636.35 million euros, or roughly $750 million. Which put things into perspective because last week we did Manchester United and their squad was worth $1 billion and they're garbo. So if this rebuild has taught me anything, it's that spending money for the sake of spending money is not wise. But with approximately $750 million burning a hole in my pocket, I go on SoFifa.com, look up and buy a completely brand new side. And then I'm going to showcase that side to you, and then we're going to take that team, put them into the Premier League, put them into career mode, and then I'm going to spend all the money. I'm going to go through both of the transfer windows and try to improve the team further with the hopes of either winning the league or winning Champions League. And if I cannot accomplish either one of these tasks, then at the end of this video, I have to go ahead and do a forfeit, and that means I will be giving away a copy of FIFA 19 in order to be going ahead and winning that. You got to stay tuned to the end of the video, bro. Now, first and foremost, a couple of stipulations. I am not allowed, obviously, to reuse any current Liverpool players, and I'm not going to be going ahead and purchasing any players from direct rivals. So, no Everton players and no Manchester United players. But besides that, pretty much all bets are off, although I do try to go ahead and mold the team around the current manager and their current play style. So I took Jurgen Klopp in consideration on making a lot of these purchases. But for $750 million, almost, it was $735.10 million. For that amount, this is the team that I have created. All right, so the first major task of rebuilding Liverpool is replacing the god himself, and that is Mohamed Salah over on the right side. I had a couple of considerations, you know, Mbappe, but I already did that last week, and then Bale, but he feels like I should be saving him for the Tottenham rebuild. So, in order to go ahead and replace the enormous shoes that is Mohamed Salah, I went back to Jurgen Klopp's old stomping grounds, and I picked up a player formerly of Borussia Dortmund, and that is Ousmane Dembele. Yes, he's over at Barcelona right now, and yes, technically, Ousmane wasn't really there when Jurgen Klopp left. I believe it was one season before Ousmane actually transferred over to Borussia Dortmund, but hell, it makes sense. He's not going to be quite as good as Mohamed Salah, but with 91, 92-ish potential, he's going to be just fine. But if you see Ousmane Dembele as kind of a downgrade to Mohamed Salah, then I went ahead and made up for it by upgrading at the striker position. And make no doubt about it, I actually love Bobby Firmino. I think he's a fantastic target man, but I think everyone would agree that Robert Lewandowski is better. He's got prototypical size, he's 6 foot tall, he's 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, you know, clinical finisher, he's chip shot, he's absolutely fantastic. He's fast enough, but neither is Roberto Firmino. He's not absolutely a blazer either. He's quite strong, and not only can he finish, but he can also distribute. And he's very familiar with Klopp's system because, once again, he was a former Borussia Dortmund player. Yes, he did kind of leave on bad terms, but, you know, I think they could get past it. And then on the left side, we're trading in a Mane for Sane. Might be a little bit of a lateral move, but Sane does have more higher-end potential than Sadio Mane. Actually, I'm going to leave a vote up in the eye things right now. Who do you think currently is the better player? Sadio Mane or Leroy Sane? Personally, me, I rate both the players. Absolutely love them. And Sadio Mane is having a fantastic month. But if I were to choose one for my team, I'd probably go Leroy Sané just because I think he's like a little bit younger. Yeah, Sadio Mane is 26, while Leroy Sané is 22. An absolute speed demon, Leroy Sané is one of the fastest players in the game. So this is the front three that I am replacing the legendary front three of current Liverpool. Vote up in the I things again. Which front three would you guys rather have? I think I would probably still have the original Liverpool, but this one arguably is better. And the midfield is no slouch. Coming in the cam position, we have a target of Liverpool over this past summer. I was actually surprised that he didn't end up there, and that is Nabil Fekir. Coming in at 85 rated, he's got extremely high potential, and he is an absolute tank at the cam position. One of the few cams in the game that both possesses high sprint speed, which is around 80, as well as high strength at 81. So he would be playing more of the Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain role. And then filling the Henderson role would be Toni Kroos, probably the best holding midfielder in the world. I mean, is there anything that I really need to talk about Toni Kroos? I think his pace is actually a little bit higher this year. They put it up to 66. And I think most Liverpool fans would say that he is a substantial upgrade to Mr. Hendo. Although Hendo has actually been pretty good these past couple seasons. Then playing the James Milner role, or kind of more the CDM role, is Nainggolan. Obviously an upgrade, although Milner's been playing pretty well this year too. But if you want a Swiss Army knife in the midfield, would you rather have James Milner or Raja Nainggolan? Yeah, you'd rather have Nainggolan. What I like about him, he's got the engine and tackling as well as tactician trait. That's what I like about this midfield and all the players that are in the outfield right now, is they all know how to press. It's very famous that Jurgen Klopp uses the Geigen press, which is a very high press up the field. Lewandowski has played in multiple systems where he has to go ahead and press under Pep Guardiola. Same thing with Leroy Sané, who also employs a press system. Ousmane Dembele, not totally sure if they employed a press system while he was over at Barcelona or at Borussia Dortmund, but all three of these guys, Nabil Fekir, Toni Kroos, and Raja Nainggolan, are all excellent pressing and defensively. Then with the back line, I went for a distinctly Liverpool feel to it. I actually rate Andrew Robertson as the best young left back playing in the Premier League, and one of the best young left backs I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm not bitter about this Liverpool team at all. So I went down that same route. I went a high potential Scotsman. I went with Turney. Not quite the same potential, but he's got the same engine as Robertson. He can press really far up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to go ahead and get back. 91 sprint speed right there, with 87 stamina. And he's only 76 rated and 21 years old. He's gonna get better. Then playing the Virgil van Dijk role of just a human mountain, we have Koulibaly, 87 rated this year. He's 27 years of age, 6'2". The Senegalese man is an absolute monster. Tackling, tactician, strength, complete defender, power header. Sprint speed is fast enough, 75 sprint speed with 94 strength. He's one of the strongest players in the game. And then at the other center back position, yeah, I went very, very heavy. I spent a lot of money on this center back pairing over here. We went Matt Hummels, who of course spent time with Jurgen Klopp over at Borussia Dortmund. And on the right side, I went for another goodie but oldie from the Borussia Dortmund crowd, and that is Piszczek. And you guys might have noticed him. He's going to be the third 90 rated player on this team. It's always been a problem with Liverpool, pretty much since Pepe Reina left, was trying to find a reliable keeper. And so I was like, let's just stop dicking around. Let's go for arguably the best current keeper in the world. Let's get Manuel Neuer. And shockingly enough, Manuel Neuer is not nearly the most expensive keeper in the world. He only came in at a paltry £44 million. I guess it's because he's kind of up there. He's 32, but still, keepers can play forever these days. And he had a major injury, but he looked fine at the World Cup. And as good as Alisson is, he's no Manuel Neuer. Come on. So this is the team that I have rebuilt. Yes, we're missing the likes of Mohamed Salah, but I think overall this team is superior to the current Liverpool. You guys can go ahead and vote up in it, and remember, we still got to go ahead and spend money in the transfer window. As for the bench, I went for, you know, a combination of a couple cheap players and decent depth from the Bundesliga or of German descent. We got Fruchtel, who's just a cheap backup to Manuel Neuer. You got Weigl, who's a decent backup at the CDM position, also played under Klopp at Borussia Dortmund. You got Arp, who is a cheap backup to Lewandowski. You got Naldo, who's kind of like the new Matip. He's played over at Shaka. Got Christian Pulisic, who's absolutely fantastic out on that right wing, and Dembele is a little bit injury prone, so he would be good depth there. You got Odriozola taking over, I guess, kind of the Trent Alexander-Arnold role as like a good young high potential right back, as Piszczek is getting up there in age. You got Tolisso, who's a fantastic holding midfielder. He can play the Gini Wijnaldum role, but I would say he probably has higher end potential than him. You got Akanji, who is now Borussia Dortmund center back. Excellent end potential. You got Meyer, who's also a decent high potential midfielder. Sancho, I think, would be fantastic backing up Leroy Sané. He, of course, plays over at Borussia Dortmund right now, and he's a skillful young winger. He's of English descent, so he would be perfect to play under Klopp, I feel like. And then we got Itter, who is a low end but cheap replacement at the left back. So now let's go ahead. Let's put this team into career mode, shall we? Go time wizard! All right, we're into career mode now with the current squad. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at our finances and how much we got in the budget. We got around $150 million to play around with. Analyzing the squad, there isn't too much to go ahead and play around with. Yes, maybe we could upgrade over at left back, and right back Piszczek's getting a little bit older, so we can get stronger there. Like behind Lewandowski right now, we just have ARP, so I think it would be key to bring in, a good backup striker. In the midfield, I think we're okay. We got Weigl, Tolisso, Meyer should be able to do a job. Backup center backs, we got Naldo and Akanji, who are very solid. Behind Dembele, we got Christian Pulisic, who's very good. And then Leroy Sané should be okay because Christian Pulisic and Dembele can both play on the left side as well if needed. And then Sancho probably won't be needed this season, so maybe one more winger. And as for the fullbacks, it's pretty shallow. We got Odriozola, who could grow into it throughout the year, and Turney's pretty good. And Emmanuel Neuer does go down. We'd have issues with Fractal. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something petty, because I like being petty. I'm not a good person. It's not true. Don't say that to yourself, Nathan. You're a good person. You're a good person. I'm looking at this from Jurgen Klopp's point of view, and it must have been maddening to be at Borussia Dortmund and have every single one of your good players pretty much get poached up by Bayern München. So I'm thinking it's time. It's time for revenge, man. Now that Klopp has a team that has the financial backing to actually get him the players that he wants. We've already taken the likes of Lewandowski and, well, I guess Toni Kroos doesn't actually play over there anymore. Matt Hummels from Bayern Munich. Why not? We have a weakness at both our left back and our right back, technically. Let's go in for the double swoop. Let's go in for David Alaba and Joshua Kimmich. Oh dear to me. Let's do this, baby. Now we'll just go Itter and then just pay the price. We'll go 46. Yeah. Holding firm at the 58. All right, this might be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. How about 49? I'm coming more to you. You gotta give a little to get a little. All right, they're holding firm at the 58, man. I don't know. 52. Come on. That's not bad, but they believe they lowered it by 100K. Go f yourself, bro. I'm sorry. Wow, I've never seen them just like dangle this for so long. This has to be their final offer. All right, 55, 55, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm sorry, but this is, wow, this is like 10 times they've gone this. All right, this is what I'm going to do. How about $500,000 flat? $500,000 discount? Give me this moral victory. They won't even give me a moral victory. They're just like, hey, this is the price. What if we do $1 less? $1. Or I guess £1. A better offer. They were like, yeah, we'll give you $1. God, these Germans drive a hard bargain. All right, but David Alaba, let's go ahead. Let's delegate that bitch. See if we can get him in. And the next guy up, Joshua Kimmich. Let's approach to buy. Oh, hello again. Yeah, let's give him like Piszczek. Oh my God, he's even more expensive. 61. Let's try this again. Try 51. They're not going to move. I mean, why am I even playing this game again? How about 55? I'll move quicker this time. I won't toy with them. Oh, okay. See, he was driving a hard bargain the first time, so that would be, you know, he would soften me up on the second one. Okay. Hello, Joshua. I just didn't want to deal with the other guy again. You're going to be crucial first team. Odriozola might be nipping at your heels, but you'll be fine. Yeah, 78 clean sheets, accept. And there we go. First guy in, Joshua Kimmich also offers us the versatility of playing in the center mid, center back, and CDM depth. Pretty solid sign for him, and we're still waiting on David Alaba. Now let us currently test our might up against one of the best teams in the world. And that is going to be up against Lionel Messi and Barcelona. Let's see how we do. We just got in David Alaba. And we got Leroy Sané. Who needs Mane when you got Sané? That should be the new ringing out at Anfield over here. But we're approaching halftime. Anything is still afoot. Oh, this is why. Messi's not even in the game. Easy peasy. They got Malcolm Ruiz and Coutinho in here. Oh, the snake! Let's go ahead and go back. Lewandowski makes it 2-0. I think we're going to be fine. But a moral victory. Ter Stegen, Alba, Rakitic, Messi, and Suarez were all on the bench. And there we go. David Alaba is in, and we have done the double coup. All right, with the signing of David Alaba and Joshua Kimmich, we have one of the best back lines, including with Neuer, one of the best defenses in the world now. Midfield-wise, it's pretty tough to go up against us. And then front three, yeah, it's pretty spicy. The only position I think we really need to look into depth-wise is to find someone behind Lewandowski, because we only have ARP. We have about 35 million remaining in the budget. Let's sim past the rest of this preseason, see if we can get a bit more money. All right, we actually lost in the final up against Mineiro, who I believe is a Brazilian team, but we should have gotten at least a decent amount of funds into our coffers. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so we got about 41 million. We're going to try for Kramaric, who had a fantastic World Cup. He's 27 years of age, and he's worth around 27 million. Let's just go for a straight transfer fee of 35. I think that's a fair offer for Kramaric. All right. Kramaric is in. Those are going to be the three signings for this squad. David Alaba, Joshua Kimmich, and Kramaric in a decent role, because he can also back up the left wing and the right wing position. With that, we broke. We only got about like 5 million in the budget. So yeah, that is going to be us for right now. And now let's go ahead. Let's sim to the halfway point. January 1st. See how the lads are doing. All right. Until then, take it away. Time was up. Alright, you sexy sons of bitches, we are on January 1st of 2019. Let's go ahead and take a look at the player stats, see how the kids are doing. Well, this is new this year. You can kind of see yourself like in the standings or whatnot. So, spoiler alert, let's just look at the standings first. Ah, that's even a cheat too. It makes me think that I'm number one, but really, we number two. How are we losing to Manchester United, man? Our team is incredible. From top to bottom, I really can't spot, like, a weak point in our side. I mean, it's really close, to be fair. We've lost one more game. They've only lost one. I wish Manchester United was this good in real life. But clearly, if you've been playing FIFA for the past couple of years, there is a huge Manchester United bias. Let's take a look at player stats. Who's leading the Golden Boot chase? And that would be Hazard of Chelsea. Vardy's in number 2, and Arnautovic is number 3. In fact, there's no one. Oh, there's Liverpool. Lewandowski's in 9th place with only 8. And oh, we have Nabil Fekir here. I'm blind. It's my small Chinese eyes. I just couldn't see them. Let's go over to assist to 4 leads everyone. Eden Hazard having a fantastic season. Actually, it's a 4-way tie between Leroy Sané, Vardy, Hazard, and Defour. Not all too bad. Other Liverpool player on here, Fekir in 12th place with 4. And then let's go over to clean sheets. Kepa of Chelsea is number 1, while Manuel Neuer is in number 2, although he is tied with Hugo Lloris and David De Gea. Let's check our squad, see if there are any major injuries. Ooh, okay, so Leroy Sané is out. Anyone else injured in the bit? No, Leroy Sané was the only one who's taken a little bit of a knock. Let's see how long he is gone for. And Leroy Sané, wow, broken tibia. Out for freaking 3 months. If you guys don't know what your tibia is, I believe it is your butt bone or your tailbone. So he can't land on his glutey maxi. We fit in 3 months, so he might be ready at the end of the season if we make it to the Champions League. Behind him, though, who are we going to play? I guess Kramaric or Christian Pulisic is going to sub in for him, but that's a shame because Leroy Sané is 87 rated, and his next backup is Kramaric at 82. And I try to finagle a couple of deals for left wingers, but for the amount of money that we have, it's just bad luck. We don't have the ability. So this is it, boys. We just gotta pray. We gotta pray that our depth can carry us. Still in the Champions League. We're in the round of 16 for UEFA. But from this point out, it's gonna be tough sledding, man. But this is how it's gonna go. Once we sim to the 11th, we're gonna go ahead and check on our position in the league, and we're gonna check if we are in the Champions League final. If we're in the Champions League final, we'll sim ahead to that and play that as our final game. If we're not, then we'll just play the last game out of the season. Hopefully, you know, it might determine whether the winner is there or not, but I just want to go ahead and showcase how this team would look like with actual gameplay. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's start sim to the end, and yeah, take it away. Time was up. All right, we sit on May 11th of 2019. Let's go ahead, let's check. Oh my god. Yeah, we're in the Champions League final, and guess who we're going up against? This is magical. Manchester United versus Liverpool. It may be one of the great historic matchups of all time. Man, can you imagine if this was actually it? Like, if this was actually the Champions League final? I mean, it's not going to happen this year. Manchester United's Garbo. But it would be incredible. And we did not win the league. Well, actually, we got a shot. We got one game left in the season, right? And we're only behind by 1 point. So it would take Manchester United in order to go ahead and slip up. For us to go ahead and capture the league title. But as I said, since we're just not going to play out the final match of the season, we're just going to play out the Champions League. We're just going to sim the final game, just hope, pray that Manchester United slip up. This is on ultimate difficulty that we're simming it on. So, and we won 2-0. Moment of truth, Liverpool are in second place. Wow. 1 point, Manchester United. This is so unrealistic. No way that Manchester United would beat this Liverpool squad. Get out of my face. So I didn't win the league, but I could still go ahead and avoid giving away a copy of FIFA 19 if I win the Champions League final up against Manchester United. All right, let's go, boys. Champions League final up against Manchester United. A legendary matchup. Manchester United had to go through Bayern to go ahead and get here, while we went through Juventus as wow. We 4-0'd to Man City. Damn. And there it is, boys. What we're fighting for tonight on ultimate difficulty. Lewandowski, Nainggolan, Toni Kroos. What is this? What? No, I did not set them up like this. Why is it all over the place? Okay, that seems a little bit wonky. Oh, this is cute. They're gonna take a picture beforehand. Let's get into it, boys. 90 minutes to determine champions of Europe. Sonny's in, cross it to the middle, we're there! What? Fakir! How? How did you miss that poorly? Come on, dog. Leroy Sané still has it. Why not take a ping? Oh, what a goal! Perfectly timed, baby! Let's go, everyone, get in. Bring it in, boys. Leroy Sané. Show me the replay. I think this is the outside of the boot half volley. This one is a worldie right here. Got a little bit lucky on that one. Retained possession, and yeah, to get it past one of the best in the world. Duel of the keepers, by the way. Left-footed, outside of the boot. Gets past by. Beautiful. Absolute beaut from the young German. Lukaku has gotten a lot of stick in the past for his poor dribbling. Holds on to that pretty well. Into the middle. Lukaku's there, but Manuel Neuer is able to claim. But they come again. Back to the middle. Oh, what a goal! What a fantastic goal. I don't know what I could have done. Ripped asunder. 27 minutes, and it's 1-1. Who delivered that pass? But I was sliced apart. Absolutely flayed. 2 driven passes right here. It almost looked like a shot from Fred, and it catches Joshua Kimmich sleeping. Oh, beautiful manufactured goal from Manchester United. And it's 1-1 apiece. Ooh, they are leaving. Let me tell you. They are leaving wide. No! Oh my god, this is twice. This is twice I've been swindled out of a goal. Roger Nainggolan, can he outrun Antonio Valencia? He cannot, but he could keep pressing. He could keep pressing though. that he can. We're gonna come in. Nabil Fekir. Oh my God! Another diving save from David De Gea. Fuck off, De Gea. Oh, it's in and. Had a lot of chances, man. A lot of chances, but we can't. We either don't put them on target or we scuff the shot. Oh, come on! Let's go! Leroy Sané makes it 2! And the man who was injured during halfway through the season has come on it. Let's do it, people. You ready? You ready? You ready? And just like Manchester United tiki-talked us to death, we return the favor. Good little play in here. Searching well, and the fullback is nowhere to be found. The defense sucks inside, and Leroy Sané sneaks in back door. Another left-footed one outside of the shot. And honestly, one of the easier ones for David De Gea to save. He's made some wonder saves already in this match. And we go into halftime. A tight match, both sides having decent chances. But I would say Liverpool have been more on top of it. Domination, almost 60 to 40% possession. We've doubled their shots on target. We doubled their shots, and we doubled the goals. I don't like this when they're just pinging it around the top of the box. Makes me nervous. Oh, good play from Hummels, but he gets away. Oh no! Oh my God. Hummels blocked it, and then an unlucky bounce let Lukaku run onto it, and then Fred fires it in at the near post. 2-2. This is a barn burner, boys.
Give me that drag.
Oh! But Cruz is in. He's gonna slide it across. It's in! It's spot right away! Who is it? Is it Nabil Fekir? Let's go! What a Champions League final, ladies and gentlemen. Get it on. Excellent work. We basically returned the exact same favor. We budged Eric Bailly off of the ball. Toni Kroos runs onto it, patient, lays it off to a streaking Nabil Fekir, who gets behind, who is that? Alex Telles, and then gets it past David De Gea at the far post. And this game has sprung to life. Oh, no one's marking Kroos. Oh, it almost trickles in somehow. Oh no, Valencia has stolen it away. They got a break if they want it, and they will use it. It's on Lukaku. He cannot have that much strength left. Oh no, oh no. Please clear. Oh! No, come on. Yes. 89th minute. Neuer just runs circles for a bit. We good. We good. Is anyone close? Oh no. That's not good. I did not know that it auto just does it off like that. No! Clear! Just run! Just run, Kramaric. Someone else run for him. Excellent. Play it down the wing. Let's go, Joshua. Over to the corner. And screw it for glory! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Time! Let's go! Oh, why am I celebrating? I'm a Manchester United fan. This would be my worst nightmare. Well, there you go, Liverpool fans. You can stop bitching about Sergio Ramos. We are the champions. The Liverpool fans are going to give you guys a moment. Head-offs to you. And the former player, the former Borussia Dortmund player, former Bayern Munich player, is now going ahead and lifting up the cup for Jurgen Klopp. And there it is, the official trophy. This is what we get in career mode this year, boys. Soak it in. Soak it all in. I will say the ribbon physics are a lot better this year. The ribbon physics, as you see, it's like really like kind of wooden. It's like unrealistic, but these ribbons are pretty good. And to close out the season, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the squad report and see how the boys have grown. All right, so Manuel Neuer stayed at 90. Fructal went up by 4 to 69. Nice. Odriozola went up by 2 to 82. Naldo went down by 3. Wow, really good. Well, I guess he's 36 to 83. Kanji went up to 81. Koulibaly went up by +2 to 89. Matt Hummels stayed at 89. David Alaba went up by +2 to 87. Kearney went up by +3 to 79. Julian Weigl went up to 82. Christian Pulisic went up to an 82, growth by 3. Toni Kroos stayed at a 90. Raja stayed at his 85. Tolisso went up by 2 to 85. Meyer went up by +3 to 75. Sancho went up by +4 to 76. Nabil Fekir went up by +2 to 87. Ousmane Dembele went up by only +2. I thought he'd grow by a little bit more, 84. Robert Lewandowski stayed at 90. And Arp went up by +4 to 73, and Kramaric stayed at 82. Leroy Sané went up by +2 to an 88 and was fantastic in the World Cup, and that is going to be it for the squad report. Also, I did not showcase who won the Golden Boot. Let's take a look at that. But it was Eden Hazard winning the Golden Boot over Tosin and Jamie Vardy. Lewandowski came in 4th place with 16 goals, and then Nabil Fekir also scored 14. Not all too bad. Assists, it was Hazard again. Wow, fantastic. N'Golo Kante coming in 2nd place. Leroy Sané came in at 6, tied for actually 3rd place with 7. That was it. And then for clean sheets, it was a 3-way tie between David De Gea, Hugo Lloris, and Kepa. Manuel Neuer, I guess, is in 2nd place technically, tied with Ederson with 9. But yeah, that is pretty much going to conclude this $750 million rebuild of Liverpool. Go ahead, vote up in the I thing is right now, guys. Which team would you prefer, this squad or the current Liverpool squad? And I know a lot of you guys might be disappointed that I'm not giving away another copy of FIFA 19, but you want to go ahead and be qualified for that, go ahead and check out this video where I actually do give away a copy of FIFA 19. Or you can go ahead and check out this video, which is a kind of a new concept for the channel, where I explore spending $20 in FIFA points and then going ahead and spending $20 in real life. And then I have to make a decision which one is better, and the results probably will not surprise you. But yeah, that's it for me, Be Honest. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, boys, stay thick.